Hey RPE, I think about a month ago I did a video on cleaning tubs. I want to go back and touch on that again. I do keep in tanks certain species. Native colubrids do well in tanks because they don't have as high of requirements as such as your tropical species do. So I just want to touch base on that because I know there are a few keepers that still keep in tanks, and the tanks do still need to be cleaned properly, just as much as tubs. And this is just really to show the difference between cleaning a tub and to clean a tank. Right now I'm actually halfway through cleaning this tank, so I'm going to finish up this part real quick to show you the difference. For one, digging all this natural bedding out, as you can tell, is not an easy task because you're in a confined space. As you can tell, my one tank is kept directly under my TV. So, trying to do this quickly as possible. Alright, close enough. Now, as most people know, with natural bedding, it leaves a lot back. So a step that I throw in here when I clean these is I actually get the Hoover out. So, because all that bedding in there, it has been peed on. So you want to make sure that you get a good amount of it out. I mean, that's just a added, really unnecessary step compared to what cleaning in a tub would be. So then what I do, after all that's vacuumed out, I give this a good spray down with chlorhexidine. Which, as you can tell, in the confined space, not exactly an easy task. Now with the decorations that are in there, there's something else I do with them. I actually fill my sink up, and they soak in chlorhexidine the entire time that I'm cleaning this tank. So, those are very difficult to clean, which is why we say use the not natural, but plastic hides, the less porous ones, because they're just a lot easier to clean. So now, put my camera back. We're going to get back to what we're going to do. Now that this has sat for a while, give that a good wipe down. Ow! That was not pleasant. I hit my funny bone. More evidence that tanks are very inconvenient. You want to wipe out as much of this moisture as possible. I mean, chlorhexidine is safe for animals, but it's still good to get most of the residual mess out. Now, that's taken care of. Now, you can get back to setting it up. I use Force 4 for them. bedding's back in, you can start putting everything back. So now I have to walk over to my sink and get all this stuff off. In the sink, I will actually, with the hides and decorations, I will rinse off the chlorhexidine and the water bowls. And all that goes right back in. Now your snake has a clean enclosure. Now here in a second, I'm going to show you the difference between cleaning a tub and a tank. As you can tell, the tank was a very lengthy process, and I actually rushed through it. Now for a dirty tub, as you can tell, it's oiled. Take your hideout. Give that a good spray down. Take out your soiled bedding. Give that a good spray down. Get the outside too. Let that dry. Your lid, always make sure you get your lid. Spray that down good. Set that off to the side. Let it dry because your animal's already in another tub that you set aside and you cleaned. Now once that dries out, you can take a wet washcloth or a paper towel, dry that out. Now as you can tell, this video is very lengthy, but majority of that time was cleaning that beast. Sanitation is important when it comes to these animals. Colubrids can do well in tanks. Native animals to your area do all right in tanks because they do not require special husbandry aspects, such as a ball python, since we all don't live in Africa where they're from. Just a little tidbit for you. Keep that in mind when you consider your next enclosure. Remember, #TubLife.